Michigan defense and for Hunter Dickinson.
Franz Wagner with the ball for Michigan. Back-to-back 21-point games. Is hiring people who are smarter than he is. He says he has no problem doing that, and he cited Zach Hamer, the video coordinator, Stephen Gentry, one of the assistant coaches, and Neil Ganta playing in the Big Ten this year.
Yeah, the Big Ten tournament will look a lot like the NCAA tournament with quality of teams. I mean, it's ridiculous. You can break out of that and have big games. I think he's got to really look to score in this one.
Austin Davis into the game for Michigan. Georgi Bezhanishvili. He might have been shaken up on the play. He is just getting back into it here at the other end. Livers for three.
He moves the ball, and he's such a good cutter.
Juwan Howard told us how he and Wagner have both embraced the uncomfortable this year. But Andre Curbelo, who has played internationally for Puerto Rico. His dad played for Puerto Rico in the Olympics, and he's third in the conference in assists per game in conference play, and that's going to be a goaltending call. A little pressure here, and Curbelo gets it over, and Curbelo going coast to coast, and he lays it in.
He was at DeMatha, so if you have any governmental issues, he can take care of those too.
Shot clock down to 4. Frazier, the lefty, up and good, and the winning the game in overtime and clinching the Big 12 regular season championship. That is the first regular season conference championship for the Bears in 7.
Post defense by the freshman Hunter Dickinson.
Coburn 0 for 3, no points. Dickinson 0 for 4, no points. Curbelo with a turnaround. Brooks retains possession, and Cutting is Johns for the easy layup. Turnaround, too strong. Offensive rebound, Grandison. Miller for 3, got it.
Well, one thing Michigan really does defensively is they don't overhelp. They stunt, they're there, good pass.
And good patience by Dickinson, his first points of the night. Hello, the high scorer in the game with 11. Picking up the slack for the injured Dosunmu. Keeping the ball on a string. Now into Coburn, and about the best position he's had all night.
Brooks just not letting him catch the ball.
Brooks keeps working. That should have been a goaltend, I think. But they play on, and the bucket goes down. Maybe not in the best of moods after 2 hard-fought, close losses to Cade Cunningham and Oklahoma State in the last few days. Austin Davis just trying to move Coburn.
Getting one step further away from the basket. Terrific game plan by Illinois defensively.
Dan, Jay, back to you guys.
All right, came off that little run screen. He just rolled right down to the basket and took Austin Davis all the way under. There's Trent Frazier with a steal. From there without allowing a reversal.
Davis. And he just cannot move Coburn at all, but he finds a way to squirm around him and score again. Directive from the health department because of a COVID variant in the program, but not on the basketball team. The Baylor Bears dealt with actual report, and back comes Illinois.
Unusual for Michigan. The ball went inside, and every Wolverine just stood there and watched. Nobody was cutting, moving, screening. That is really unusual for the Wolverines. Slapped the floor to start the second.
Ready for the tip of our Sonic blockbuster. Dan Schulman, Jay Billis. With Illinois and Michigan into the second half, the Wolverines have lost.
It was in drop coverage on that side pick and roll. Kofi Coburn did not stay connected to Dickinson.
And Dickinson half, Illinois on the road by 9. Illinois right now, according to Joey Brackett, sitting on the 1 line, is the 4th and final 1 seed. And it's one of these moments where the play-by-play guy says, write down the time and score, and let's see how this impacts the game. As Coburn goes to the bench with his 3rd, Bezhanishvili back in, and Smith with a corner 3.
An even better play by Wagner.
So now we've got Austin Davis against Georgi Bezhanishvili for the foreseeable future, with both Coburn and Dickinson on the bench with 3 fouls. Grandison for 3.
Into one shot. Another really good rebound by DeMonte Williams.
And Wagner, who came in as hot as anybody, now 1 for 7 in the game. Bezhanishvili. Miller, the freshman, he can fill it up. Has had kind of a hot and cold year. Had 28 points in his debut this season. Step back 3. Yes! Illinois, Jay, is leading number 2 Michigan by 16 points.
Anybody that saw this coming, I would like to have heard it beforehand.
Michigan, he's got 6. Nobody has more than 6 points tonight for the Wolverines. Curbelo, no. Follow, yes. It's a blowout at the end of the game. The Sumo injured, so he's not playing at all tonight. But Frazier's probably the guy who's got to take charge, and it's Bezhanishvili.
And that's not the way the Wolverines play. You know, the ball's not moving, players are not moving, they're not running anything, and that's horribly unusual. What a great move by 14-4 in second chance points in this game. That's remarkable.
Brandon Johns. So
Grandison played for Bill Carmody at Holy Cross, and he really knows how to cut. This league is.
if the Big Ten gets 4, 1, or 2 seeds, which is very possible, that is something that would be the first time that's ever happened. Coburn inside.
This is the best team, has been the best team in the country. They're not tonight. They're not playing like it tonight. But Michigan, in my judgment, it's been them and Gonzaga as the best teams in the country. And that was a great basketball team. And that's a heck of a debate whether
16,000 people there. But tonight for the Illini, all they're going to hear is their bench going nuts. That's going to be the dominant vibe at Chrysler Center.
Yeah, everything's different, and this in the park, and it would be the highest level of intensity and all that stuff. Well, they're playing without fans. It's not that big of a deal. They're handling it, but Illinois is handling it much better. They've been great.
Count the bucket. That'll be a goaltending call on Livers.
I think now Illinois, they don't want to hold the ball, but they want to be a little more deliberate, run some clock.
Right leg or right ankle a little bit. Curbelo all the way to the goal.
Gets a perimeter shot where he starts knocking down threes with regularity, and I think he will. He's going to be a great player. The thing is personnel, but he's got a value system. And one of the things we've talked about, Juwan Howard being perhaps the Big Ten Coach of the Year, National Coach of the Year. Brad Underwood's in that conversation too. He's done an amazing job at Illinois.
Brooks. I'm already searching my phone frantically to see if I can get one on the way home tonight. Boy, he is shifty. He's got game.
One of these. They had a loss at Michigan where they got beat by double digits. Other than that, you know, Michigan's played well in just about every game. Just a little shot at a good friend, Dave Five.
Yeah. Hawkins looking for help.
Good.
And that is sad tournament that he is back and able to play like he plays.
Amen.
76-53.